Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm Richard, and today I'm watching and reacting to Sword Art Online Season 1, Episode 19. Last episode, Leefa has left her party and potentially her entire guild to travel with Kirito to the World Tree. On the way there, Kirito noticed that they were being followed, but he couldn't figure out who it was or how they were doing it. Leefa surmised that maybe it was possibly a familiar of some kind. And the audience saw that it was in fact a bat, and looks like another guild is kind of keeping track of them. So let's see what happens. So now he's going to start learning how to use magic. Wow. Oh, he can actually find treasure too, so maybe he'll find another sword. Ooh, those are fighting words. I get the feeling that he's going to use the illusion magic to use it in a way that they never even thought of. Like he's gonna create he's gonna probably create I don't know, golems or something, like illusionary golems, but use those as like a distraction of some kind, or even just monsters, I guess too. He can use those as like distractions, and then the other opponents will they'll look at those like, oh, start freaking out, and then it'll give him enough time to either escape or potentially just take them out too. I feel like there's a lot more potential with illusion magic than what she realizes, and I think Kirito's probably going to be the one to show her like how broken it could potentially be. That was English? You're being followed. Uh-oh. You got illusionary magic. You just... How's that English? Yeah, yes, exactly. Oh. What? Oh, gotcha. So it's not even going to work. Yeah, that's pretty much your... Yeah, exactly. That's the neutral place, right? As long as they can get there, potentially. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they're gonna knock those other guys in the lake, right? Ooh. Ah. So there's like three fighters and ooh, yeah, no. Dude, this is like completely different than what you're used to. Yep. Or yeah, just like stab around them. Can't really say anything when she's looking at you like that. Haha. Okay. That's a really big. Oh, that's the yeah, that's the one he fought. Uh, sure. Yikes. That's pretty effective for illusion magic, though. Unless unless he's just getting them to focus on the creature, but he himself is actually using his sword. Yeah, I was gonna say just take him out. Although it probably won't even matter because they'll just catch up to you in a few hours. So. I figured somebody was going to get in the lake. Why don't you at least question them? Yeah. Like, question them and ask them why they're doing this. Yeah, exactly. Good job. Maybe you can have them. Yeah. It's a good plan, though. Ah, uh, of course. What were you expecting? Or he got taken out. Ah, right. Oh, she's already got a message. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we talked about that. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a traitor. No. Wow. Wow. No, he's not gonna do that. Hmm. Now she's gonna fall for you even harder, especially once she finds out who you are. I was gonna say I knew he was gonna start running over top or straight through. Okay. Okay, so that's it for episode 19. And overall, I'm going to go ahead and give this a thumbs up just because of the fact we didn't see Creeper at all whatsoever. Um, any episode without him is automatically a good episode in my book. So, that being said, I do have some complaints. So, I'm kind of curious about Kirito's illusion magic. Illusion magic. So, first of all, okay, I guess side note here. I did think it's kind of funny how Leefa, not just this episode, last couple episodes, I guess, she kept saying, "Oh yeah, illusion magic, so useless." Blah blah blah. I was like, okay, and then she said it again this episode. I was like, like said something. Maybe someday, illusion magic might save us at some point. I was like, oh, okay. So, in other words, magic's gonna save them this episode. But that being said, though, I did find it kind of odd. Like the Kirito, what magic he used. I mean, he said it was illusion magic, but it pretty much turned him into Gleam Eyes from the original Sword Art, which I mean, or at least some version of Gleam Eyes. I don't know if it was the exact same monster, but it sure as heck looked like him. But yeah, he pretty much turned into the monster and then was able to just take those guys out. That just seems really powerful. I feel like something that no other player has been able to do quite like that. I mean, they may have like made a monster or turned into the monster, but I don't see anybody actually being able to go in and like snatch people up and bite their heads off or anything like that. So I feel like what he did wasn't necessarily illusion magic. I think it was more like a transformation type of magic. So then again, I feel like if he did use transformation magic, or at least a higher level illusion magic, then maybe Yui would have been able to spot that and maybe tell him later on, or maybe she did and we just didn't see it. I don't know, but regardless, it just seems like what he did is far different than what anyone else has been able to do. Now, this could be kind of the same lines as what happened to him during Sword Art, where he gained a dual wielding ability and it just kind of showed up randomly. I think is what he said. Like he woke up one day, checked his skills, and there it was. So maybe it's kind of the same thing here because this is built off of SAO. So I don't know, just kind of a guess on my behalf. But yeah, I kind of curious to see what he does with this later on, because I'm assuming this is just a unique ability for him. But yeah, moving on from that though, as far as this peace conference thing is concerned, I'm not really too keen on it. Kirito, he's running out of time. He's got like what, 5 or 6 days left now, and I mean, no, Asuna's life is not on the line per se, but you know, he, at least not as far as he's aware of, Asuna's life is not on the line. But we know that Asuna could potentially lose her memories at some point. I mean, this whole marriage thing, I don't really think that it's going to be valid in the first place, because she needs to be awake. So basically, Kirito needs to get her out of the game and then get her consciousness back into her own body. That way she can wake up and then she could be like, you know, tell the creeper guy just to go away. You know, I'm not going to marry you. You tried to capture me, and she could tell her dad, and then her dad can get him, I don't know, fired or something, whatever the case may be. But the point is that time is of the essence for Kirito, and then I understand he wants to help people out, especially Leefa, because she's helped him out so much and she's sacrificed for him and everything. But time is of the essence, guy. I mean, this whole potential war that might be going on, that's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot more time than what you need, than what you could potentially give right now. Just because the fact, again, you've got 5 days, 6 days maybe, to get up there to a world tree that no one else has been able to get up to so far. So I don't know. And we've only got like what, 5 or 6 episodes left. So I feel like the next few episodes are going to feel really rushed. And if that's the case, I don't know how this is going to end up. But Asuna does have the passcode to get out of there, so, or get out of her cage rather, at least. So maybe that might save him some time. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she can get out of there, make her way down the world tree, and then they'll meet up at some point, and then they can just make their escape. Although Creeper Guy, I'm sure, is going to figure something out, or, you know, figure out that she escaped, or that he's there. And I'm sure he's going to find some way to stop them, blah, blah, blah. But regardless, it's going to be interesting how they're going to resolve this in the next few episodes. Even if they do. I know there's more seasons of this that's already been put out there. So maybe this is an ongoing saga for all I know. In any case, I'm just going to leave it right there. What did you guys think of this episode? And what do you think of illusionary magic now? Has this episode changed your mind at all? Let us know down in the comments below. And of course, if you liked this reaction and like what we do, please consider hitting like and subscribing to our channel. And also be sure to check out the Patreon links down below. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next episode.